Hello YouTube and welcome to Hawgabahn Superspeedway for round number 9 of the MFNSRA Superspeedway Series Season 1. I'm John Dillon and flag-to-flag coverage will be presented to you here for today's race. 7-mile, 7-lane racetrack. As you can see, there's 2 cars right here, but look at all the lanes that these guys can use today, and it's going to be very fun to watch. We'll be seeing 4, 5, and 6 wide racing all race long. On the pole is the number 39, who is dead last in the standings. He's only run 2 races, but he was placed 1 point behind Luke Walker when he got put into the series, and he hasn't finished inside the top 30 yet. In need of a good run, that's Brandon Tedisco in the Quicken Loans red, white, and blue Chevy. He starts next to the number 27, a Menards Certainty Chevy of Mark Matthews, who also needs a good run. Now on row 2, there is a story surrounding car number 1, Mark Edwards. He is in a 6-way tie for 22nd, something that I have never seen in anything. In our 2003 NASCAR, I haven't seen anything like a 6-way tie for a position. 22nd, it's Dougie Shears, Mark Edwards, Sean Galligan, Anthony Emery, Justin Talampis, and Stephen Kimball all have 164 points. That's positions 22nd through 27th. And Mark Edwards starts next to number 36 of Ryan Acosta. So those are the first 2 rows, and here's the rest of your starting lineup here from Hawgabahn. Engines have fired, and now these cars are going to roll off the grid. We'll be seeing speeds upwards of 280 miles an hour, maybe even higher, here in Berlin, or here in Munich. We're overseas today. First day's race, second race in Europe, or the first one was race 3 at Hartlepool, which was taken by Chris Warner, teammate of our pole sitter here. So Brandon Tedisco and Mark Matthews side by side. Chevys sweep the first 2 rows, and then it's the Ford of Austin LaPlante and another Chevy, which is driven by Zach Buchanan. And look at how long this front straightaway is. 7-mile raceway here in Munich, Germany. Here we go. Brandon Tedisco will bring him down. And be ready to see some great 5 and 6 wide action. Here we go from Hawgabahn as they come down this very long front straightaway, relatively flat as well. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're racing here from Hawgabahn. You can see that everyone's already scrambling, trying to take every piece of this racetrack. Brandon Tedisco takes charge early with help from number 1, Mark Edwards. Look at that pack, and you see if they'll change the view here. And Mark Edwards goes to the inside with Austin LaPlante in the 16. LaPlante's had a very solid season, some very close performances to victory performance. But LaPlante comes in 13th in the standings with that number 16 team. And here comes CJ Sorensen. Comes in 7th in the points. An early threat for the championship in that number 14. There's another one that looks to be a championship contender early on. Recently got his very first Craftsman Car Series victory and his first Superspeedway Series victory in Pigs Creek. That's Dylan Young in car number 2. 3 wide behind him for second. That is Eric Burton in the 55. Diego Ospina in the middle, and CJ Sorensen on the outside. Oh, contact Daniel Voiles in the EcoBoost Ford. Oh, around Jake Williams. And there they go. Oh, Chris Warner up into Tedisco. Collecting Mark Matthews, Dylan Schwallenberg, Chris Summers is there. Stephen Kimball makes it through. We got a car up, or Seth Cole has sunk into the racetrack, and now he's rolling around. That's just what happens here on the High Line, which is still, yeah, Seth is actually just teleported to the pits. Is now Dylan Young. He was the leader of the first lap. Second was Eric Burton. There was a few things that happened, a lot of contact, and now Chris Warner is outside the... Oh no! Chris Warner has ended up over the turn 1 wall. Oh jeez. I'd rather not show what happened to Chris Warner. In the Pepsi Racing Series, this track had similar problems to what we just saw with Seth Cole and Dylan Schwallenberg and Chris Warner. So let's see what happened. There was a lot of contact right in this area, and one was Daniel Voiles here in the 17 and Jake Williams in the 15. I don't think these were the two cars that made contact, though. Oh, looks like Voiles went up into that's Charles Jackson in the 32, our 8-bowl winner. And Voiles then got put down into Luke Walker in the 7. Looks like these two were fine. But then Jake Williams got turned. Oh, Stephen Kimball in the 33 goes up into him. Kimball gets turned. Chris Warner in the 10. Oh, look. I couldn't tell, but Chris Warner got hit by Colin McNaught. And then this whole group of cars goes hard into the outside wall. There's Chris Summers, Ryan Acosta. Alex Tanker in the back. Who's that? I believe this car back here. Oh, Anthony Emery. I think this car right here, Anthony Emery's car, I think he got into the back of Colin McNaught and turned him into Jake Williams. I think that's what happened to set off this crash. So let's take another look. See, Seth's in the back, so just watch the. Where's the there he is. That is the 99 car of Anthony Emery. We're looking at right here behind Chris Warner. Watch there. Watch the 15. 15's gonna get turned by Stephen Kimball. Right there, Jake Williams. Oh, and then when Kimball got turned, he hit Emery down to McNaught. A chain reaction wreck there, and sent all these cars into the outside wall. There were 4 cars that were behind here as well. I'm going to take a look at that too. I just realized that. Oh, I think it was when Kimball got turned. Kimball didn't make any contact with the cars that were on the outside of the track. You see here's John Capps, Adam Smith, Johnny Gardner, and Evan Earnhardt. They hit the brakes, and they do a really nice job of not slamming into each other. That's a really great job by all 4 of these guys to miss the wreck. Really nice job. And there went Chris Warner. And Chris Warner just took flight from Munich. I'm not sure where he's headed. Across the front stretch and then into the tree line, where he is now flipping, and down to the ground went 10 of Chris Warner. So it was not good for Warner. Not only his but he came into this race 6th in the standings, so this is going to put him down far. Let's take some onboards. Okay, so let's see This is Dylan Schwallenberg in the Husky Tools Toyota. All the contact happening right in front of him. Yeah, he really got blindsided. He had no idea what was coming. Along with probably all those cars that got spun to the top with him. Let's ride on board with Stephen Kimball next. So he's on the inside of Jake Williams here in the 15. You see that Voiles goes up into Jackson there, and then Kimball goes up into Jake Williams. Next turn. 21 of Don Caps and those 3 cars behind him really did a great job of missing that. There goes Chris Warner. Got a nice view of flight of car 10. So next is Brandon Tedesco right on board with him to pole center. And Brandon Tedesco's going to see his teammate take flight from Munich, Germany, Hawgabahn Superspeedway. Slam that outside wall with the driver's side. When he turns around here, there's Chris Warner up there. Actually watching here, he goes across the front stretch. Kaboom! And there he goes. Seth Cole, I'm not sure how he ended up out of this, but you can see here, when he got collected, he got put up into this. You can see him come into view here. Who's that right there? Is that Ryan Acosta? And then Seth just kind of starts flipping. This is Ryan Acosta right here. Then back here, Dylan Schwallenberg as well. Oh no, that's not Dylan that was Alex Tanker in the 29. So, I guess Tanker's out of the race. Let's go back green, I guess. Alright, so as we're getting ready to go back green with Dylan Young, your leader, Dylan's going to gain a lot from this. Alex Tanker continues to struggle after his win at Columbia. He struggled quite a bit as Dylan's going to go back green here. But out of the race now, Chris Warner, Ryan Acosta, Seth Cole, and Alex Tanker. Seth Cole had been making up some positions in the points. He came into this race 14th, but a 41st place result is not going to help him. But anyway, Dylan Young trying to take his 2nd win of the season. He's been on a roll in MFNSRA races. As we mentioned, he finally took his first Craftsman Car Series win at Las Vegas. And he won in this series at Piggs Creek 2 races ago. Eric Burton looking for a rebound. Was been a very rough season for that 55 team. Diego Espina's had a rough one too. Elijah Koufax after a bad finish at 8th Bowl trying to get back into championship contention. And CJ Sorensen is 5th. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. And look at everyone fanning out. And we got some championship contenders back here. Or guys that are high in the points. A little too early to say championship contenders. But Wes McCall and Jacob Kraus sure look strong. And there's the points leader, Andrew Schwartz. And 4th in points, Arnold Columbia. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in points. They're all right on your screen. Dylan Young holding on to the lead early on this restart. And there is Charles Jackson. So we have our 2 most recent winners on the bottom. Right here, Dylan Young and Charles Jackson. Eric Burton on the high side with Elijah Koufax. He's going to draw even here with Dylan Young. And Jacob Kraus with a huge run on the inside in that 26. He's got help from a couple of NWR cars. Here comes Jake Williams in the 15. And here they come. Oh boy, look at this. They go under the bridge. That's where we saw the contact last time, which set off the wreck. Look at how close they are. Oh, around goes Jake Williams. Collects Jacob Kraus, and upside down goes Williams. Oh my goodness, he's in the catch fence. The whole field collected. Jacob Kraus is upside down. Who's else? There's Williams. He's doing the Seth Cole flip. Oh, Evan Earnhardt with smoke billowing out of the 88. He's done for the day. Caution is out. Dylan Young, your leader. Derek Umstadt, Chris Summers again. Look at Austin LaPlante. That car's destroyed. Voiles in the 17. Oh, there's Arnold Columbia. He's in it. Sean Galligan. I saw him spinning. Johnny Gardner. There's Evan Earnhardt. That car is definitely done for the day. Anthony Emery collected. Adam Smith. Daniel Voiles. There he is. Man. Eric Burton. He was just running second. And his teammate, again, he got turned and set off another wreck. Wes McCall, third in the standings. Now, I don't know if I saw Andrew Schwartz and Seth Carlisle in the 5 collect. Oh, we got a spin up here. That's Zach Buchanan. He got hit by someone. And where's Andrew Schwartz? I gotta find him here. Oh, there he is. Must have not caught him the first time. He's got some rear end damage, so the top 5 in the standings, and 6, Chris Warner, have all been collected. And in some sort of incident here today, CJ Sorensen comes in 7th. He is running 8th. So let's see what happened in the second race wreck of the day. It's very hard to complete a green flag lap here, but Jake Williams, he's going for the lead here. He's got help from Justin Talampis in the 19. Both cars were collected in the wreck. Look how close these middle cars come together. And oh, wait a second. These are the leaders. Talampis just goes up into Umstadt, turns Jacob Kraus in another chain reaction. Oh, Derek Umstadt. Oh, Dylan Young, I'm telling you, he is lucky. A lot of drivers lucky here. Look at Diego Ospina. And look at Jake Williams. That's a scary, scary wreck for Jake Williams. Look at that car. There's Jacob Kraus going upside down. Oh, and Chris Summers absolutely nails Jake Williams. That is a huge hit. Wow. There's Sean Galligan. Like to see where Evan Earnhardt got. Oh man, look at Derek Umstadt. What amazed me more than that hit was the cars. Look how some of these cars make it by. Watch 42, Diego Ospina, the target car, come into your screen. Watch Ospina. He does an incredible job avoiding this. Look at that. That is... And Elijah Koufax in the 78. A lot of drivers really got lucky there. Man, that 15 car really took a wild ride. Now watch Evan Earnhardt. What's going to happen to him here? Oh. I think the engine just blew on that 88 all by itself. I didn't see him make any contact. Oh, he did make a little contact with Luke Martin. But it looks like here, I don't really know. That smoke wasn't going out as soon as he hit that 22. Strange thing here for Evan Earnhardt. I'm gonna see Jacob Kraus. I want to see how he ended up on his roof here at the front stretch. Looks like Jake Williams was the only one that glitched here, but Jacob Kraus looking very strong, racing for the lead. I'm telling you, some of these guys really did an amazing job avoiding this wreck. I want to ride on board. Oh, that was Anthony Emery, Dylan Schwallenberg, plows. But you see Jacob. He ends up upside down with his teammate against the wall, and then he's kind of just pressed up against the wall, and over he went. I want to ride on board with Ospina here. This should be a very fun onboard. I mean, I don't see how he made it through. He's on the outside where all the cars went in this wreck, and he still made it through this wreck. This should be fun. Look at that. And he almost flipped Elijah Koufax at the end. And he ends up third across the line. Behind Dylan Young and Charles Jackson. Next we're taking on one with Chris Summers, who it wasn't so fun for today, which pretty much tells the story of his season. This is on board with Summers, who's already behind because of damage in the first wreck. $260-mile-an-hour impact into Jake Williams. That is a huge, huge hit. And that hit will end Chris Summers and Jake Williams' day here at Hawgabahn. Let's go back green. Alright, we still have 4 laps to go. Out of the race now includes Jake Williams, Johnny Gardner, and Jacob Kraus, who will take a huge hit in the standings. 2 laps down is Chris Summers. He'll probably retire soon, as well as Derek Umstadt, who right now is 3 down. Dylan Young and Charles Jackson, our 2 most recent winners, are running 1-2. Dylan Young won at Pigs Creek. Charles Jackson won at 8 Bowl. Ospina 3rd, who he and Elijah Koufax did the impossible and missed that wreck, and they run 3rd and 4th. 5th, Nicholas Guerra, who has kind of been lurking all season. He comes in 9th in the standings, right behind Dylan Young. So now we're coming to the green flag. Charles Jackson has been on fire lately in that 32 car, and he's looking to get another top 5 finish here today. Green flag back in the air, and Dylan Young goes to the inside as the rest of them go to the outside once they come across the line, and now they'll pick up the speed. 3 wide already for the lead. Ospina, Jackson, and Young. 3 wide, and Jackson might actually clear him here. Dylan Young did not get a good restart at all, and Charles Jackson passes him right on the outside. And here comes Elijah Koufax as well. Looks like Dom Capps, Stephen Kimball, they're going to the inside. How about Stephen Kimball? He got caught in that first wreck. He's running right up inside the top 10. He finished 2nd in 8 Bowl. So Stephen Kimball having another good run here. There's Timmy Pacioli in this pack, Colin McNaught. There's CJ Sorensen, who could really gain a lot from this race. Most of the cars that are on the track right now were involved. Oh, we got trouble. Caution's out. Did something else happen? This could be the race back for the win right here. Charles Jackson leading the race. This could be the race back to the win. Or it could be a 1-lap shootout, but the caution is out for something. Charles Jackson coming down the front stretch. And just like he did in the old Holiday Inn Cup Series, Charles Jackson going to be taking his 2nd win in a row here. Not if Dom Capps can help it. Colin McNaught's coming up on the inside. Who's going to get here first? Jackson and Capps. Here we go, coming to the line. Charles Jackson, oh, contact with Pacioli and Ospina, and Charles Jackson may have just won this race. I think he did win the race. Caution is out for something. I think Jackson may have just won the race, but let's see what happened. Well, I did find what happened, and let me give you a look at Anthony Emery's car real quick if I can get a good enough shot of it. Yeah, how about this? Look at that car, and now we're going to look at the back of it. Very heavily damaged, and this is what happened. He's just not getting up to speed as fast as any of the drivers behind him. Most of them do make it by, but Mason Rothjeb did not. Runs right into the back of Emery, and then Emery gets slammed by his teammate Daniel Voiles. So that is what may be the final caution of this race. Charles Jackson is going to come down and take his second win in a row. He was the only one that did that back in the Holiday Inn Cup Series, as I mentioned, when that was still running. He won Richmond and Michigan back-to-back. Charles Jackson has won 8 bowl and Hawgabahn back-to-back. Ford sweeps the top, or takes 4 of the top 5. Stephen Kimball, the exception. Unbelievable performance by Stephen Kimball in that 33 today. Really did a great job. Dylan Young, I'm sure he wished he would have gotten a better restart in that 2 car. He might have been able to bring him back around and win the race. Did not get a good start, and Charles Jackson, Dom Capps, Colin McNaught, and Stephen Kimball were all able to get around him. So let's see our full finishing results here. As Jackson has won, as you see the whole results. Diego Ospina, 8th after missing that wreck along with Elijah Koufax. CJ Sorensen, he's going to get 34 points to his credit, so he'll leave here with 233. Andrew Schwartz did finish 22nd, so he'll still be ahead of CJ. Where did Wes McCall end up? Oh, what am I still? Wow, he finished 23rd, so I think McCall should be able to stay ahead of CJ as well. He finished 14. Yeah, he'll still be able to stay ahead of Sorensen. Jacob Kraus, he's going to lose a lot of ground after with a 37th place finish. Arnold Columbia finished 28th. Evan Earnhardt finished... He actually did finish the race. Oh, he finished 31st, though. So Evan Earnhardt's going to take another hit, as well as Chris Warner. Dylan Young will also gain a lot, and this championship battle just keeps getting more entertaining. And Charles Jackson, who got off to a terrible start to the season, with 2 wins in a row, 3 top 5s in a row, Charles Jackson could be a new force. And there's the pace car again with a crazy move into the pits. I don't think he'll hit the wall this time, though. But, congratulations to Charles Jackson on his 2nd win. Here are the full point standings and another burnout celebration from Charles Jackson. What is Daniel Voiles doing? Okay, then. Well, I don't know what Daniel Voiles is doing there, but... oh well, Charles Jackson wins. Here's the standings and the burnout.